Alright guys, so for today's Rainbow Six Siege video, I'm doing another spot and angle video because a lot of you guys asked for more after my last one. A lot of you guys seem to like that. So right here, I'm going to start off strong and show you how to get up on top of here. So all you gotta do is place your shield right about here where the dirty footprints are. This should work. You want to vault over this side. You can climb up a little bit more, crouch down if you want, and then you have full view of just about every entrance from up here. And this is a very, very strong spot. You do have to keep in mind, though, you are not invincible. This whole cupboard here can be shot through because it's only wood. And before I continue on any further, I do want to apologize because I am sick. So you might be able to hear that in my voice. But I definitely see myself using this spot in the future. It is a very, very strong spot. And I've never seen anyone get up there. And from way back here, people are going to be checking these angles and such. And they're not going to be able to probably see your head up there unless you shoot first. But like I said, people can shoot through that, so just keep an eye out for that, and we're going to move downstairs and I'll show you some more spots. Alright, this next spot is in garage, and I'm going to show you how to get up on top of the covered SUV. All you gotta do is place your shield right about here, so if there's enough space on the right side, you're going to want to jump onto this little table, run across, and then you can lay down and look in between the shelves here, and then you have this kind of like strange little peek spot that somebody running in may not check and whatnot. It's just kind of an elevated area that you can use, just like all, or at least most of these spots. The next one actually is right over here in the other room. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know the perfect spot to shoot, which I probably should have tested a little bit better. But essentially, it's just vaulting on top of this table here, and then you're going to be able to stand on top of your shield. And then you want to blow a hole somewhere about, let's say, right here. Yeah, I think that's the garage door, isn't it, right there? Alright, so this last one's in kids' room. It's basically just getting up on this desk, and you can kind of, you're kind of going to have a better angle on watching the ladder here. So all you got to do is place your shield right about here. You want to get rid of all the debris that might be in your way. And then, before you get up there, you might want to make the hole so that you don't really screw it up. It should be right there. And it kind of helps, I guess, if you don't really break the glass. People might pre-fire the window, but they're probably going to pre-fire in this direction. I screwed up a little bit there. You want to get to the very end of your shield and just sprint for that corner right there. I need to move the shield a little bit. And you definitely don't want to stand up here for too long either, because they will, of course, if you do get a kill, they will focus on this area. There you go. And from right here, you can look down here, so if anyone wants to rappel up to the windows, you can shoot them there. Or you might be able to snag... Of course, it breaks the one board that I don't need. You might be able to snag a kill before they get all the way up there on the ladder. From the outside, this might just look like a Valkyrie made of the hole to throw a cam out. It's going to be noticeable for sure. It helps if you don't break the window, I would say. Because, I mean, if you run right up here, it's the very top right corner, so it might not be in their line of sight, and they're going to start climbing up the ladder. And then they might see it if they look. So you have to pay attention as much as they might pay attention. I'm going to quit rambling on, and we will get to the next spots. Alright, so we're on boat supplies of Canal now. And what you want to do is you want to aim right towards this corner and vault on up. If you do it anywhere else, you're going to slide right around. You want to crouch, and then it's going to give you the option to get up here. And I was actually using this spot. We had a group of 10 people last night. We were actually playing hide and seek. We were playing tac realism, so if you were on the same person's team, they couldn't see your outline. So it was 1 seeker, 9 hiders, and I actually used this spot. I got killed pretty early on, but it's because somebody was laughing so hard at my location. And I can't seem to get the option here. It's going to be pretty tricky. You want to aim at this corner right here. Oh. There we go. You can crawl right onto these life preservers here. Get yourself lined up. It's better if your feet are behind you, like so. I've got Valk Cam set up. So as you can see, I'm pretty hidden up here for the most part, especially if you lay with your feet behind you like so, so your legs aren't sticking out. But that's actually not all. You can also crawl onto the shelf over here, which is a little bit riskier because then you're hanging off. And you can actually, if you crouch, you might be able to get yourself over the container here. Oh. I will try again real quick, but I don't think I'm gonna have time. Nah, but just trust me, you can actually crouch and get on top of the container here, and you might be able to wiggle yourself all the way into this corner. So let me know how that one goes for you guys, and we're gonna head over to Oregon now. Alright, so we're on Meeting Hall of Oregon now, and what you're gonna do is place your shield right about here. And you can vault on up from the left side, and then you can crouch, and then you are essentially, this is obviously, you can get shot from behind very easily, and I'm sure more than at least half of your torso is exposed. So it's not going to be the greatest spot, but if you're the one who's shooting first, and you probably are going to be, considering most of those, especially with ACOGs, are going to be sighted in like this, the whole top of their scope is probably going to be covering you. And I don't know about you, but when I peek that, I am not aiming up this high. So that might just be a cheeky little spot that you can get. And the other spot I have for you, now this is a good one if you are, if the objective is down there. I want to say kitchen area, that little like seating area outside of kitchen. I'm not sure what that call out is. But the thing that everyone always wants to do, especially if they're in dorms, is sit up here and shoot people that are on the roof. But if you place your shield right here, jump on over, you can actually just crouch, walk across your shield, and then you have this whole view that you don't usually get if you're standing on the ground into the yard right here. So if they're down there in kitchen, or the room next to kitchen, whatever that's called, and they're just out here like strafing alongside the door, you know, you can get some free shots and free kills hopefully. And that was actually all I about found for Oregon, was these two spots. I'm sure there's more. I'm going to continue looking for more videos. But we're going to move on to Coastline now, the newest map, which actually didn't have a lot of spots, but I was able to find 2 spots thanks to the help of some friends. So we're going to head on over to that, and I'll see you there. Alright, so we're on the new map, Coastline. I'm going to make this fast so that this video doesn't turn out to be too long. We are on Blue Bar, and as you can see, the objective is right here. This is also a spot for hostage, I believe, as well. So actually, these 2 spots don't require shields, so it kind of goes against my usual. What you want to do is break all of these, and I've got Valk Cams, so you can see, and you can actually just crawl into this little spot. And same thing with, it's ridiculous, like, you just have this little cubby. A friend named Leetsnake found this while we were playing hide and seek with 10 people, and it's just the most ridiculous little spot I've ever seen. You can actually improve it even more by placing a shield right here, and maybe even a frost trap right here, and you can just, oh, actually, I might need to move this. But you can just make this, it's the most ridiculous little spot ever. You can just sit here, somebody jumps over the shield, kill them when they step on the frost trap, you know, peek out, and you don't have to worry about somebody being right here. It's the most ridiculous little spot I've ever seen. And we're gonna move on to the other spot, which is just as silly. It's actually just down here in security. There's a couple of little desk spot like these around, but this one, you just shove yourself under the desk here and you can watch this angle. If you want to know where the other desk is, I'll show you, I guess, real quick. There's a lot of desks like these around other maps too, but just for Coastline, I guess I'll show you since it's the new map. I had other friends hiding down in here, so I mean, there's all kinds of little just hidey holes that you can find yourself in, and so if they come through this door, stand right up, throw a nitro cell, do whatever you want. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. I believe that was all the spots I had to show you for now. I do have a few more in mind, and I can always look for some more for a third video. But I do appreciate the support that I got on the last one. Thank you, Leetsnake and Busa, for these 2 spots on Coastline. Those are both friends of mine, and I hope these spots can be useful for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.